Hey everybody, Eric here from Blow Games coming at you today. Today I wanted to do a review and talk to you about Vagabonds of Dyfed. This is a book that I first heard about from Ben Milton's channel Questing Beast, and it was said to be Powered by the Apocalypse meets the OSR, and so I wanted to look into it. The back of the book says it's a modern take on fantasy RPGs with compatible with the classics. And I really think that's true. Um, Before reading this book, I never quite understood Powered by the Apocalypse and what those games were about and how to play them. This is the first book that I think sufficiently explained it to me and made me go, oh, gave me the okay or the that's it moment. You know what I mean? And for people who, I know a lot of people know us are hate Powered by the Apocalypse and stuff like that, but I think this book is brilliant, and I see why so many people now really like Powered by the Apocalypse. Okay, so what this game does is it tries to give the old school flavor of play with the new school modern approach to gaming and mechanics. A couple things to note. Dean Pleasance does most of the artwork inside. The artwork is lined artwork. And I'm a big fan of Dean. Let's see. Trying to find a good piece for you. Like there's a ninja. It does have some mechanics in there that are related to 5e, like advantage and disadvantage. It's also got different things. The creators is Ben Dutter, who did The Belly of the Beast, and his wife is also the creator. Let me grab her name. I'm sorry, I do apologize. And Jessica Dutter. I thought it was Jessica. I just didn't want to say it was wrong. And so it goes through, but it starts you off, and the first thing it's going to talk to you about is the basics and what this game is. Okay, this game is a Powered by the Apocalypse World of Dungeons inspired. All right. The your rolls are going to be 2d6 plus a modifier. All right, you're going to have a gradient version of success. So if you get like a 6 or under, it's a failure. If you get a 7 through 9, it's a success with a complication. A 10 through 12 is a success, and a 13 or higher is a critical success. All right, you get one core move, and that's what I just explained to you, the 2d6 plus a modifier. The sum of freeform traits instead of attributes. So instead of having your normal attributes, you have traits and trait tags, and for each tag you have that applies to the role that you're doing, you get a +1, or if it's a negative trait, you get a -1 up to +3, -3. All right, and then supplemental moves as techniques, and techniques I would refer to more like talents in 5th edition. They're special abilities that your player that your character can get to play. The book really focuses on the old school mentality though, so there's a lot of stuff in here about like having the referee or the judge or game master, dungeon master, whatever you want to call it, having them to be very impartial, letting the rolls kind of fall where they land, and allowing them to challenge the players themselves to overcome obstacles and not just so much rely on just what's on the sheet. All right. So they got a ton of options through here. Right here, this is going to be what makes up your character. Okay, so your character is going to be made up of, you're going to come up with a concept, which is like a one small paragraph little deal. Then you're going to start adding trait tags. All right, those are the ones that instead of having attributes, you're going to add trait tags, and you're going to add a tag for your approach, your goal, your gimmick, your background, your foreground, and your weakness, and those will make up your aptitude or your ability scores for those old school guys in there. All right. You're also going to write out a short phrase that's going to be your core flaw, which is going to be something that you believe about the world that's not true, or something that you believe that hinders you from doing other things. Okay. Then you'll get to pick one technique, which is the ones that are like the talents. Pick your lineage, which is going to be like an orc, human, dwarf, elf, whatever, and set up your HP, and that is it. You are done with character creation. All right, it's that fast. And the book goes through and tells you how to like convert over. So if you have an old monsters manual, how to convert that information to the here's some more great art. But how to convert that to the new system, and how to make that work. How to engage your core flaw. Like the stuff about gaining levels. It's all very, very slick and very well done. Vagabonds of Dyfed, it's 100 and I think it's like 120 pages. Let's see. It might not even be that high. It's 100 pages plus. Then you get into what would in Apocalypse World be known as playbooks, but in here they just call them archetypes. All right, so that's what you got here. It's Vagabonds of Dyfed. I would like to do a deep dive into this sometime on my channel, because this is a very great game. I can't recommend this enough. In fact, I had a system that I was working on that I couldn't find the right system for, and I'm going to base that game off of this system. That's how much this system impressed me. It's really good, really tight, and definitely worth the view if you haven't already checked it out. Again, Vagabonds of Dyfed by Dutter. Take it easy, everybody. Bye.